How do you have the bungalow and you're still broke?
I have no place to sleep.
Since so many of my comments requested mixing stations, I'm gonna make sure to include it in this guide. The first thing you're gonna need is 4 lab ovens, 4 chemistry stations, 2 packaging stations, 5 beds, and 10 large storage racks. For my mixing materials, I'm using gasoline and mega. You want a tip? Yeah, it's me. If you want to speed up your build, use my blueprint guide. I'm going to put the link in the description. It saves me a ton of time. Alright, I have to mention I did forget 4 mixing stations in the beginning, but you have to add 4 mixing stations to this tutorial. First thing we're going to do is go in the back room. Start placing the beds against the wall like I do. Now we're gonna come in this room, we're gonna line it up against the wall, we're gonna place it 1 block away. Now we're gonna come back in the bedroom, we're gonna place a lab oven against the wall here, we're gonna place a lab oven against the wall here, we're gonna place a chemistry station against the wall here, make sure the arrow is pointed at you, do the same thing over here, and now place mixing stations against the beds like this. Now walk in your living room, you're gonna put a lab oven against the wall here, and now do it against the adjacent side. Now you're gonna put a chemistry station in the middle of both of those. One right here, and one right here. Next, you're gonna put the mixing station here, and then a mixing station right here. We're gonna be blocking the door in this setup because we never used the back door for real. Next, you're gonna grab your 2 packaging stations, put one right here, hit Q or E to rotate it, make sure that arrow is facing you. One right there. When you're finished, the living room should look like this and the bedroom should look like this. Alright, now we're gonna place our storage. I'm gonna place the storage against this wall right here. I'm gonna place one right here. I'm gonna place one in this corner. I'm gonna place one in this corner. I'm gonna place one against the wall right here. I'm gonna place one against the wall right here. And then now I'm gonna line up 4 against the wall right here. The reasons why I put them in this specific place is so I have immediate walk room through the whole building. Now I'm going to assign the workers positions. The first thing we need to do is their bed. If you don't know how to do this, simply hit E on the worker, click bed, run up to a bed and click it. Alright, now we need to assign the workers positions. First click E on the worker and assign stations. We're going to go in the bedroom. First hit the chemistry set, then come in this room. Hit the chemistry set, then go back in the bedroom, hit the lab oven, and hit the mixing station. Now click enter. Again, we're going to click E on the worker, click assign stations. First, we're going to hit shift, then we're going to click the chemistry set, then we're going to click the lab oven. Now we're going to come over here, click the lab oven, and then we're going to go back in here and hit the mixing station. Now hit enter. Now for your 3rd employee, hit E, assign stations, come in the living room, click shift, click the chemistry set, click lab oven, click mixing station, and click mixing station. Alright, now click E on your handler, click assign station, assign them to this packaging table. Alright, hit E on your last handler, click assign station, click the packaging table. Alright, now we gotta set up our work cycles. So first click E on the chemistry station, click liquid meth, click destination, click the lab oven. Then we need to click the lab oven and we need to send it to the mixing station. Do the same thing over here. Alright, now go back in the living room, go to your mixing station, click E on it, change the threshold to 10, and change the destination to this large storage rack. Now you're going to do the same thing over here, but you're going to click the storage rack right next to it. The same thing for this one, click the storage rack over here. Alright, next we're going to be assigning your handlers. Click E on the handler, click add route, click from, and the first thing we're going to do is stock up our mixing station. First 2 in here, we're going to be using this storage. We'll click this, bring it over here, click this again, and we'll bring it over here. Now approach your second handler. We're going to do the same thing for him, but we're going to do it for our second batch of meth. We put our ingredients on this storage rack, so we're going to click it. We're going to bring it to this mixing table. We're gonna click it again. We're gonna bring it to this mixing table. All right, now approach your first handler again. We'll go down to his third section. We're gonna be moving the product from here to the packaging station, to this one, to the packaging station. Now go to your second handler and do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna click the storage rack. We're gonna bring it to this packaging station, this large storage rack, to this packaging station. Last thing we're gonna have them do is stock. So click the last section, click the baggies. I have my baggies in this section. I'm gonna put them here. Now click your second employee. Go click your baggies and bring it to his packaging table. Alright, now the last thing you have to do is set the destination for the packaging station. Click E on it, hit destination. We're gonna put the product right here, and on this one we're gonna put the product right here. Make sure you pay all your employees